Hi everyone. Here follows the SESASA project description from the LEAP-Agri call. The project SESASA is directly addressing the issues of food security and sustainable agriculture, which is included in the Sustainable Development Goals. This project includes 4 different partners from Germany, Ghana, Burkina Faso, and France. The project is addressing the issues behind the food security with a system of systems hoping to cope with uncertainty and causality. It is also developing and assessing land use and management change scenarios. It is developing and implementing recommendations. And finally, designing learning approaches for assessing agricultural strategies. Among the main research and innovation outcomes, I would like to illustrate it on the Dino site in Burkina Faso, for which the questions addressed were, first of all, which dynamics of the Dano social ecological system do we observe in the past, the present, and the future? Uh, what kind of food security do we have as a diagnosis? Which impact of a spatially explicit scheme on the model food security? And the hypothesis associated, the Dano system should be resilient in terms of food security, according to the numerous interviews we gave, but likely, or at least this is the hypothesis, losing food security in case of strong climatic and human patients. So we built a model, for example, here a spatially explicit and possibilistic agricultural model, for which we represented the Dano area or watershed, and we modeled several sub-ecosystems of this landscape, addressing the same question of food security loss and dynamics. According to numerous meetings, interviews, and studies we performed, we were in contact with many stakeholders already engaged in the project, such as the NGOs, local officers, farmers, scientists, and decision makers on the sites, helping to better understand the functioning of the system. We finally built a qualitative and discrete possibilistic model according to these interaction networks that we built all together, including food production, craft business, and institutions, NGOs, economy, ecological processes, mining, etc., leading to these kind of interaction networks with positive as well as negative interactions. We then developed it in a spatially explicit scheme, and among our potential innovation and good practices, we were able to compute on the basis of this interaction network the trajectory space in order to identify sustainable and dangerous trajectories of the Dano system. For example, under a climatic change scenario, the social ecological system was displaying several loss of food security according to either tree collapse from livestock overgrazing to cascading constraints, both leading to violent conflicts, to fire exhales in yields from lasting drought, etc. Simultaneously, we had in the trajectories some food security settlement lasting in time, for example, with kind of restorations. And finally, you will find the project channels and contact info on this page with our website and Twitter account. Thank you.